Hi everyone, Dave here from Charest Studios, and today we're going to be taking a look at this dash cam from Thinkware, and this is the X1000 dash cam. It's actually a 2-camera pack. It comes with a front and rear cam, and they are both 2.7K. So a pretty nice set. I'm going to do a quick unboxing, and then we'll get into some footage, both day and nighttime footage from both the front and rear camera. And then I'll give you my thoughts on this camera from Thinkware. Thinkware was kind enough to send this to me in exchange for my review and demonstration of the product. They did agree that I can give my own honest opinion, and they don't have any input into the video. Okay, so here it is, the X1000 Thinkware dash cam 2-channel bundle. Nice package. It's a nice that feels like a very nice heavy dash cam, solid, well done dash cam. This is your front camera, obviously, because you have your 2 ports here. See what's in the bottom. So in the bottom you have your X1000 Thinkware dash cam quick start guide and warranty. Here's your rear cam. This looks like this is your hardwire kit. This looks like this is your wire to your rear cam. And it includes camera card. Nice. 32 gig card. This will take up to a 128, I believe. Customer service. More mounting pads for the cables and so forth. Okay, so that's everything that comes with the X1000 Thinkware dash cam 2-channel set. Your front cam, your rear cam, your cord, your hardwire kit. Camera, this camera feels very much heavier than any of the dash cams I've ever tried and I've had several. So anyway, I'm excited to get this in the car and get it going. I'm going to clean the car first. So anyway, we'll get into it once I get it installed, and take a look at this footage. Okay, so here is some daytime footage from the front camera. I took some different clips of different types of lighting from the front and rear camera. The audio is decent from this camera. I did take some tests, but I wasn't able to find them to put them in the video because of the way they partition the clips. I'll speak to that later. But the audio is decent. And as you can see, the picture quality, image quality, I felt was quite good. This is being processed as a 1080p video, and it was actually a 2.7K image, so that, you know, compressed it a little bit. So it probably would have been a little bit better. I probably should have uploaded it in a higher resolution. But anyway, I thought the footage was quite good. I did notice that the nighttime, the camera actually made it look brighter than it, than it was in reality. So it seemed much darker to me, and then when I look on the screen, it looked much lighter. Here's the rear view camera, and pretty much the same quality as the front camera, same resolution. Very nice. This footage looks a little grainy, but I think I had some water on the back window when that was being taken, possibly, because it's usually pretty good. So I wanted to show you the screen, and this is the view in the screen. It's pretty darn nice. This is a very cloudy, foggy day, and I'm kind of driving through a pine forest. The screen goes off unless you set it to stay on, I guess. So yeah, so this shows you the rear camera is up here. Let's just go to, that's just the front camera, and then there's the rear camera, front camera, and then yeah, there's the rear camera, just rear. You can see the lines from the defroster. Hit it again, you're back at front and rear. and then hit it again and you're just front cam. And then if you want to go home, you can hit the little home button, and that's going to turn off recording and bring you into the menu system, which I'll give you guys just a brief look at. So yeah, we're going to say we're going to stop recording and go into the menu. So you can look at your files, you can go into the settings, and there's your parking monitoring, which is off, your audio, which is on, and there's various settings in there. Let's go back. So go back to live view. Okay, so that's how you get back there. So my final thoughts on this camera. It's a very good quality image from both the front and rear camera. It's a very full-featured camera. Unfortunately, because I didn't hardwire it, I couldn't speak to the parking monitoring. But I believe, you know, that's the strong point of this camera, and I think that's why they send it with the hardwire kit, because they really want people to utilize that feature. Me, because I do a lot of reviews, I didn't want to have to hardwire it and take it out again. So I bought the adapter to plug into the cigarette lighter. So it only comes, as you guys saw in the unboxing, it only comes with the hardwire kit and the wire that you need for the rear camera. So if you want to plug it into your cigarette lighter or your diagnostic port, there's two different adapters that you can buy from Thinkware. And there's a big price difference in them. You know, the one that plugs into the cigarette lighter is half the price of the one that plugs into your diagnostic port. But the one that plugs into the diagnostic port on your vehicle is able to do the same as the hardwire kit, and it can monitor your parking and everything, you know, 24-hour coverage, time lapse, and all that without hardwiring it. So you can't, that kit is available from Thinkware, and you can get that one, or you can get the one that I got, which just allows you to plug it into your cigarette lighter. So another thing I wanted to mention about this camera that I forgot to mention earlier is that all of the files will be 1 minute long. That's the way it is. There doesn't seem to be any way to change that in the menu system that I could find. And my Windows computer would not play the clips or show me a thumbnail of the clips when I brought them onto the computer, Windows 10. However, when I brought it into my paid video editor, it had no problem opening the clips and showing me the clips in there and showing me thumbnails. So the other thing is to note that it will categorize your footage in the 1 minute increments, and it'll have the front and rear camera, but it will also have locked footage from any incidents that you might have. So that makes it a little easier if you just want to find footage of something that happened. So, but anyway, I like the footage from this camera. I thought it was very good. I did have the problem with the rear camera with the 3M mounting tape. Even though I cleaned my window well, it didn't stick. It kept falling down. So what I did was I just zip tied it to another camera bracket that I had there for my other camera that I had here. They did give an extra mounting pad for the front camera, but no extra mounting pad for the rear camera. They did give you some little mounting pads that had little clips on them to hold the wire. So those, you can't really use those for the rear cam. So that was the only negative that I really had on this camera, was that I didn't feel that rear mount was strong enough. Maybe there wasn't enough surface area to hold that camera on well. Yeah, so I think it's a very good camera. I do recommend it. Like I said, just keep in mind those couple of things that I mentioned about the adapters and the rear camera having a little trouble sticking up there. So that concludes my review of the Thinkware X1000 dual dash cam set. And if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. I will leave an affiliate link in the description. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.